Well, good evening, everyone. Good evening, and welcome again to this wonderful place. We are here together. My name is Lena Spalding Ramsey, and I am proud to be a satisfied customer of our NutraVeda line, the one thing that brings us all together. I'm also a professional educator, a proud mom, a wife, a sister, and auntie, you get my drift, right? Dedicated and even pets, four-legged friends roam my house. It's very interesting during Christmas and the balls and the things hanging. Cats like things that hang. I just discovered this year. But in addition to those roles, um, I love I love what we do. We have embraced this company. Some people call it a hot side hustle. I love to call it my other entrepreneurial event. Um, and I'm working currently as an affiliate for this NutriVeda line. We're absolutely thrilled to have you all join us tonight. Prepare yourself to be enlightened. This session, we will explore the benefits of the NutriVeda products. You'll receive invaluable health tips from our personal MD and learn some significant ways to create income, whether it's on a part-time or a full-time basis, through a proven plan of growth. So everybody together, our founding affiliates, Ms. Kim Law, Dr. Janice Spalding, we will embark on this empowering journey this evening towards better health and wealth. So Ms. Kim, would you like to get us started? So as you can see today, we will be discussing with our Ultimate Founders Training how to grow your team and achieve remarkable results. Miss Kim Law, like we said before, and Dr. Janet Spalding, and special participation by yours truly.
Thank you, Miss Lena, so much for being here today. We appreciate all that you do. And let's get started here. We're actually going to start with Miss Anna. Miss Anna, if you could come in, would you like me to start with the presentation first?
Yes, please, Miss Kim.
All righty. I did hit play. I don't know why it's not doing it. For some reason, this one is not live, dear. Technology is wonderful when it works, folks.
Don't worry, Miss Kim. I know we've got this.
Kim,
Maybe we can.
Yeah.
Can you please
restart?
refresh the file you have?
Absolutely.
I know technology is my friend because only a friend would pull the jokes that technology pulls on me.
All right, bear with us for just a quick moment, folks. I'm gonna give Miss Anna control here of everything. All right, Miss Anna, where do you need to go, dear?
Let me just request access 1 second.
And if that's not, just go ahead and do it straight out.
Okay, coach. Give me 1 second.
The purpose of us having it in a reel is that you can hit the reel at any time. But if not, you just go to your website and you can lead somebody through it. Celia, it's so good to see you. Lena.
Kim, did you already close the original presentation?
No.
Can you please go there?
Okay. Absolutely. There you go.
I'm not seeing it. I can only see.
Yes, you're still sharing, Ms. Kim. We're still seeing
Can
your
you see
screen.
it?
Second page.
Okay, that one's got the live button on it. So let me go to this and we will. I'll slow them down here.
Brother
You
Al
still-
Jam, is it
we go.
Thursdays and Saturdays for you?
Because you're still sharing, Ms. Kim.
Can you see it, hear it?
I can only see the presentation, the one that we downloaded. I think you're only sharing the presentation, not the whole screen.
Okay, let me try. I thought I shared the whole screen. I apologize, folks. Normally we've got this down to a science, and sometimes it is.
Sometimes we have other things to talk about. Miss Mary, I'm wondering how you're feeling today. You were feeling that well earlier.
I'm not feeling much better. I'm still congested.
Couldn't tell by looking.
Good thing I don't have to go back to work till January 6th.
Click on
Okay.
the smart
Yes. Look at Lena.
how to
She's been-
sign up on the We Are One platform using an affiliate
There we
link.
go.
Your upline / the person referring you to We Are One will send you an email with their smart link. Click on the smart link to sign up for free. Verify referral. Check the name of the person who referred you to ensure it's correct. Let's create a new account. Account type, check the box if you're a company, uncheck if an individual. Add country, select your country from the list. Then add your basic info, enter your email, username, first and last name, and mobile number. Password, set and confirm a password with an uppercase letter, a lowercase letter, a number, and a maximum of 8 characters. Terms agreement, check the box to agree to We Are One's terms and privacy rules and click the Create Account button. Email verification. Check email and look for a verification email from We Are One and enter code. Type the 4-digit code from the email in the provided space and click Create Account. Welcome to We Are One, a welcome message will appear. Click I'm ready to start exploring. Scroll a bit down on the Quick Share area to the We Are One logo, click Share. And then click Copy Link or generate a QR code. Optional customization, add a message or upload a photo/video if you want. Let's start sharing our NutraVeda products. From the top menu click on Share. Type NutriVeda in the search box and click Search. You can share all the products by clicking Share All Products, and then copy link or generate a QR code. You can also share individual products by clicking on a Share Product at the bottom of the product image. To visit the NutraVeda.world website through the We Are One platform, click any product to be redirected to the NutraVeda.world website for more details, then add items to your cart and check out.
Thank you so much, Miss Kim. Can you please stop sharing, Miss Kim, so I could share my screen? Thank you. So good evening, everybody. Tonight, I'll be showing how we are going to buy or purchase a product on the We Are One platform. But first, I wanted to ask, can everybody see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you seeing the We Are One website, or are you seeing Zoom?
We're one website.
We Are One. Okay, got it. Thank you. Now, whenever you wanted to buy a product, just go click buy. Type in Nutriveda. Click on search. And for today, let's say we're going to buy ambrosia. If you see the ambrosia here, click on the buy button at the bottom. Let's say I wanted to buy 2 ambrosias for today. You have 2 options here. First, you could just put in number 2 in here, or you could also put in 2 packs and save. That way we're having some discounts. So I would suggest to use 2 pack and save when you're buying 2 products and more, or 4 packs and save when you're buying around 4 products. So whenever you click 2 packs, make sure you just pick one here, because that means you're buying just one of the 2 products. If you put in 2 here, you're buying 2 of the 2 products. Okay. And then once you click on 2 packs and save, click add to cart. Then make sure you have one here. Click on checkout. Put in your email, your delivery address, of course, the shipping method you wanted, and put in your payments. And once you're done, just click on pay now and you're good to go.
Excuse me, Miss Anna.
Yes, Coach.
With 2 packs of ambrosias, you save, right?
Yes, Coach. You're saving, because right now this is just $89.
Oh.
If we look back, 1 pack of ambrosia is amounting to $49.
And 2 packs?
2 packs is, let me compute for that, Coach. I think it's 98, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, 2 packs regular is 98, and the 2 packs on there to show the save is 89.
Yes. So you have
So
$9 savings.
right. So it's far better to start with what? 2 packs.
2
One
packs.
for the person and one for the child. One for the person and one for the grandchild. One for the person and one for the mate.
Or
And
2
so,
for yourself, Coach.
yes.
Yeah.
All right. If you don't have any other questions, I'm passing it over to Miss Kim. Thank you, everybody.
Miss Anna, I do have a question.
Yes, Miss Dina.
If you're using your phone, and not the computer,
Mm-hmm.
do you see, is the process the same?
It's the process
Because
the
I
same.
know,
It's just where you find it would be different. On the phone, on the left side, you would see 4 lines at this part under We Are One. That's where you will find the dashboard, share, buy. So you just have to click buy there, put in Nutriveda on the search button, click on search, and then click on the product that you wanted to purchase.
okay.
Good question.
So we did, yeah, we were able to find that for the share, but then I didn't know
So
if the buy.
thank you for asking that question. What Miss Lena spoke about. So you go and do it on your computer and then go do it on your phone, because 99% of the people that you'll be recruiting, you'll be enrolling in your business, will be doing it on phone. So you need to know exactly how to do it both ways. Thank you again. Okay.
All right. So I'm passing it over to Miss Kim, Coach. Thank you, everybody.
Well, here is Miss Kim Law, trailblazer, true champion. Miss Kim.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. So, as you know, I actually have my own testimony of the products. I was blind for 16 years. And after taking the Nutraveda products that Dr. Jan is going to be speaking about, God blessed me to have my sight restored. And this was shortly after I was able to get my driver's license back. So, and that was about 2 years ago now, which is really cool. So let's move into some exciting information. So here's a quick breakdown of an expected outcome that we have in our business. By having an additional 1,000 families that you speak with and get involved as customers within 12 months, what this means is it basically breaks down to 3 families a day that you're having a conversation with, which we actually do that quite a bit, right? If you're building a team of people to do the same thing that you're doing, imagine you have 15 to 20 individuals, affiliates, that are actually moving 4 to 5 products a month with 4 collections per month. This goal is going to create an extensive amount of income for you just by doing this little bit of movement. Now, community impact, when we're talking about community impact, who is it that you love working with? What is your cause? What is your why? What's the direction that you're wanting to make an impact in your community? So we'll have a deeper conversation about this in just a little bit. But what I'd like to do is introduce Dr. Jana Spalding. Jana, would you like to come in?
Thank you, Kim.
Absolutely.
Yes, I would. And I'm glad this slide is up because as you can see, we have 3 lines of products. We have our Nutraveda collection. Look at all those beautiful colors, all those products, and all the products are not even there. Then we have our Care Blue water. Why anyone would drink any other water is beyond me. This is the best purification and the best alkalinization. And if for some reason you have kidney issues and you don't want it alkalinized, then you can get it non-alkalinized as well. And you can take it anywhere you want. It's fantastic. And then we don't talk enough about our patches, our CBD patches, our lidocaine patches, and just how wonderful they are in returning us to wholeness after an injury or a problem. But today I'd really like to focus on our main product. I don't know, I think it's the main product. You may disagree. And that is ambrosia. Second from the left on your screen right there. As opposed to all the others that come in a bottle, it comes in a pouch. So yes, we can go to the next slide. So who am I, for those of you who don't know me? Well, I am the proud mother of a very recent graduate of the New Mexico State University School of Nursing, and he is on his way to be working as a nurse in the cardiovascular transplantation unit at the Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Minnesota. So I am really a proud mama. I also went to a couple of really good schools and studied a lot. However, what I know about holistic health, wellness, and nutrition is not something I was taught in medical school. It's something that I read on my own. And now I sit at the feet of people like Kim Law. She should have a PhD. She should have at least 3 as far as her knowledge of nutrition and wholeness and health. Okay, next slide, please. Ambrosia. I want you to take a look at the colors because we're going to come back to colors in a few minutes. The colors that you see on our products are not accidental, and we'll talk a little bit more about them later. But what is the big deal with the ambrosia? Well, let's start with the sensations. It's a gummy, it's sweet, and it's delicious. That's it. It has no negative side effects. Oh, well, actually it does. It'll help you feel better. So let me say that again. It's a gummy, it's sweet, it's delicious, and the effects you get from it is that even if you feel good, you feel better. And if you weren't feeling that great, you feel better. But don't be deceived. There is science and there is wisdom in this little gummy. There are so many benefits to using ambrosia. I'm just going to highlight two. Ambrosia bolsters our immune system and protects us against infections. The second one, ambrosia promotes rejuvenation and vitality. It is almost magical in its ability to help our bodies feel like they did 10 years ago. And for us to have strength, it just kind of gives you that little pep. And it's not magic, although it feels like it. But the reason I say it's not magic is that it's science of 1,000 years, I'm sorry, 5,000 years of Ayurvedic knowledge, coupled with current Western science, vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, amino acids, just the things that make us healthy. And so this week, those of us who go to the morning call, we're talking about the principle of creative vision, one of Napoleon Hill's 17 principles. And when I think of ambrosia and the other products of this line, I think about the creative vision of our CEO, who understood the value of Ayurveda and had the insight. He imagined what would happen if this concoction, this mixture, this wonderful agglomeration of spices and herbs and fruits that we eat and we love could be combined with current Western science and prepared in a way that we could eat it in the Western world. Think about the imagination and the creativity that went into that. We could have all been told how to cook masalas and curries and how to make spices into delicious meals. But instead, he had that vision, and out of that vision came not just ambrosia, but all the other products. So we have a lot of other things to cover. Please take out a pen and paper for the weekly wellness tip. I kept talking about colors, right? So we're going to write down 3 colors. Color number 1 is green. These are colors of food. So color number 1 is green. Color number 2 is purple. Now, I kind of tweaked it a little because, as you know, purple has red and blue, and both of those are really important colors too. And the color number 3 is yellow. And I'd like you to think about these colors in terms of the food that you eat. And I would like to call this week's weekly wellness tip, Eat the Rainbow. When you eat, make sure there's colors on your plate. These colors, they carry potent science behind them. If you see a fruit or a vegetable that's purple, think about the ones that you know that are purple. We all may be thinking of things like cabbage because they call it red, but it's really purple if you look at it. I learned recently that there are purple potatoes and there's even rice that is purple. Purple potatoes are unbelievable. They have all the advantages of sweet potatoes and more. But these colors mean that there are antioxidants, that there are products in those foods that literally rejuvenate you. And so yellow, lemons, green beans, and green peppers and cucumbers. If your plate is loaded with natural colors, then you're eating the rainbow, and the rainbow is good for you. That's this week's wellness tip.
Thank you so much, Dr. Jana. That is amazing. Being able to have this information is so powerful. We really appreciate you so much. Thank you. So as we share with you some insight about, I want to back up here for just a quick moment and share with you a few things on our collections that we've got. Whoops, helps if I hit the direction. There we go. All right. So on our NutraVeda collection, where you see there we go. I want to talk about the products individually for just a quick moment. So we have what's called the Daily Defense. And the Daily Defense, right now we're in the winter season, right? So what do we want to do? We want to stay healthy. We want our immune system to stay strong. So with Daily Defense, this is something that is going to give you what your body needs to stay really strong through the flu season. And when you combine that with the ambrosia actually was designed and made thousands of years ago. However, it wasn't until COVID that they formulated it into a gummy, because it used to be more like a peanut butter consistency. So they put it in a gummy format so that there wouldn't be cross-contamination during the COVID epidemic. So now, when you take the Daily Defense along with your ambrosia, oh my goodness, your immune system stays strong. If you're around people who are sick, the chance of you getting sick is much lower. And if you were to get something, you heal it much faster because your body has the nutrients that it needs. The Tranquility actually is something that works fantastic for stress, anxiety, helps with sleep, gets rid of the gray noise when you want to go to bed. You take it just about a half hour before you're going to go to sleep. But the cool thing is, if you take it during the daytime, it's not going to have you blowing bubbles. But what it does do is it makes your mind sharp and clear and concise. It lowers stress levels. Within 15 minutes, I have seen this happen time and time again, where stress levels are dropped and people who are having anxiety attacks have gone from a 10 down to a 2 and a 3. And so this is something that is absolutely needs to be on your shelf. If you have anybody who suffers from PTSD, anxiety, stress, can't sleep, this is your go-to for Tranquility. Our probiotic actually is formulated with a prebiotic so that your gut has the food that it needs for the probiotic to work. Now, our relief, yes.
Dr. Jana, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I just found out this evening that probiotics are back. We can order them.
I know. I'm so excited. They actually, because they have a patent on their probiotic, they had to make sure that all the ingredients, because we sold out, that's how magnificent these products are. They sold out and they were waiting for the specific ingredients that they needed to be available, because they weren't going to outsource and just put something else in there. Their formulation works, because I can tell you, when I combine their probiotic along with the Relief, which is for inflammation, inflammatory responses, pain due to inflammation, it works. It's like putting something on steroids. It's incredible. Except if you have inflammation with a lot of water, inflammatory responses, the Tranquility and the Relief were actually originally designed for people in hospice. So the Relief was designed to get rid of the inflammatory responses, the pain due to that. Tranquility worked on neurological issues, stress, anxiety, or neurological pain. Now, when you combine any of these products together, especially with the probiotic or the GlycoSlim, which I'm going to talk about in just a moment, the GlycoSlim and the probiotic actually are designed to work in the gut area. So the GlycoSlim, you take that about 30 minutes before you have a meal, and it literally balances your insulin spikes so that you don't have the peaks and the valleys that a lot of people have that are diabetic. My husband actually was on insulin. He no longer takes it after using the GlycoSlim now. It's wonderful. The other thing that we have is Glow. Now, Glow, it helps. It's wonderful for hair and nails. It's just it goes from the inside out. So it makes everything start working really good on the inside, so that everything else, if you have problems with thinning hair or hair loss, I'm telling you, I was amazed. I used to come out with brush loads of hair, not just because of the length, but because I wasn't getting all the nutrients that I needed. So Vitality is, I call it the smart pill, because one of the things that it does, instead of taking those energy drinks, I'm not going to name names, but we know who the ones are on the list, right? The energy drinks cause heart issues. This product actually heals, gives the body what it needs for circulation, because it was designed by a urologist as a vasodilator. So because it's a vasodilator, it increases circulation, it helps with clarity, it brings oxygen to the brain. I'm telling you, if you need energy, this is your go-to. And if you take this as a pre-workout, then when you're trying to recover from your workout, your recovery time is far less, which is incredible. Now, we gave you the overview. The water, obviously our body is 97% water, but what you put in, you want to make sure is good stuff. Our water bottle, actually, excuse me, the pitcher filters 250 gallons of water. The water bottle does 150, and the straw does 50 gallons of water. So imagine being able to give your kids, your grandkids, a straw to take to school, and you know they're getting good, pure water to drink. Taking the water bottle into work with you, or if you have a large family, or just, you go through a lot of water like we do, you have an opportunity to not only have purified water that gets rid of the PFOAs, the iodine, the chlorines, oh my goodness, radiation, PFOAs, all of that is completely cleaned out of this product. Plus, it's pH balanced 9.2 to 9.5. If you don't want alkalinized water, they even have the same filters without the alkalinization in it. So you can have either or, whichever you prefer. And then our patches, like Dr. Jana was talking about, are magnificent. Imagine, if you would, being able to put a CBD isolate, a patch on, and no matter what you're taking, now this is really important, if you're on prescribed medications, make sure you look at whatever those side effects are, because this product will enhance and make whatever you are taking work better, because it opens up the cannabinoid receptors within your body, and your body will not have to use as much of whatever it is you're taking, because it's starting to function at its optimum. So pay attention to that. Now, Dr. Jana shared with us some magnificent things about ambrosia, and we're going to talk a little bit here about how we start, not only about our products, but we have a get together every morning, Eastern Standard Time, 8:30 in the morning. It's kind of a meet and greet. And at 8:45, we have a meditation. And then at 9 o'clock, we have education and motivation. Please take a screenshot with your camera, take a picture of this. It should be showing a little bit later, but if not, this is the website that you need to go to. Now, for training tools, you want to go to carebeyond.online/training. This is where you're going to find a huge amount of resources on information about the products, as well as how to do the business, if this is something that you're interested in being a part of. Now, I'm going to talk to you tonight about RPM. What is RPM? Rapid Planning Method. And this can also be called Result Purpose Method. So whichever one you're focused on, Rapid Planning or Results Purpose Method, this is what you're going to find out about tonight. Now, when you change your questions, you're going to change your life. So when you start changing the questions that you're asking yourself, well, how am I feeling today? I'm actually feeling pretty good. Or even if you've got a headache, wow, I'm really amazed that when I took the Tranquility or the Vitality, that my headache is dissipated and gone away. Do you understand how you can start having conversations about things? Now, when it comes to planning our life, there's 3 questions that we want to ask. Number 1, what do I want? You know, is it a big house, a small house, an RV? You want to travel? You want to have a year's vacation on a cruise line? You know, what is it you want? Do you want to be able to go on vacations with your kids, with your children, your grandchildren? What do you want? Secondly, what is your outcome? So if your expected outcome is that you want to be able to do what you want, when you want to do it, with who you want to do it, that needs to be very clear and concise. And third, what's your end result? What does it look like? Does it look like vacations on the beach or in the mountains, or traveling the world, or being on a cruise ship? What does it look like for you? See, the more clear we have, clarity is power. First of all, we have to know exactly what it is we want. If you're not clear about what it is, if you say, well, I want a vacation, and you end up in the desert, is that what you wanted? Maybe you wanted a beach vacation. Or maybe you wanted to go to the mountains and be able to see the brooks. You know, where is your passion? Where's your desires? What do you see as being that exciting place that you want to be a part of? Maybe you're surrounded by family and friends and you guys are traveling around in an RV. You know, some people are like, yeah, no, that's not my thing. And other people are like, oh my gosh, absolutely. State parks. United States has all these amazing state parks. Number 2, you have to be specific. Why? Because if you're not specific and clear, you have no map. And guess what? You're like a ship without a rudder. You're going all over the place with no direction. And third, success is in the details. The more detailed and specific and clear you are, the faster it's going to happen. So, what is a servo mechanism? Most people think of a bomb, right? It's this thing that has a target that's shooting off and it's heat seeking, right? And it's going to get to its destination. And it's going to follow whatever its target is. Well, let's shift this to our mindset. Here we are, we're thinking, we're having conversations with people, and our vision is that we're going to be able to have a presentation and talking to people and them seeing the vision and excitement about what we're doing and what we're sharing. So our servo mechanism is our thought process, our thinking, our mindset. Our mind actually latches on and tracks down what we focus on most. Now, in Habakkuk 2:2, it says to write your vision upon a tablet. So here's our vision. 10K a month, 100 customers, 10 affiliates, and being a black diamond. Do you see the vision? Write it on a tablet. Be clear, concise. If you're looking for an extra $10,000 a month, then you're in the right place at the right time. The first thing we have to do is focus on outcome, not activities. And you're like, well, what are you talking about, Kim? Well, let's look at this. Your outcome you want is your yacht, right? We're gonna use a boat for the time being for my little story here. So you want a yacht, whether you do or not, just follow along. So you want this yacht, and you're like, oh man, this is the one I want. That's actually in the Bahamas. It's clear blue. It's wonderful. That's what I want. But this is me. I'm a fisherman. I'm fishing, and I got to keep catching a lot of fish myself to get that yacht. So this is all I'm working hard to be able to get this yacht, right? But what if you go out and you buy a whole bunch of boats, and you hire people, other fishermen, because you're a great fisherman. So you hire other fishermen and you teach them how to fish. Now, guess what you have, my friends? You have a fleet. You have a fleet that helps you to get your yacht. Making sense? Well, let's take a little bit deeper dive. When we're thinking in outcomes, we're talking about phone calls. When you're having a phone call, what does that look like? What are you talking to them about? Are you saying, hey, I was thinking the other day when you mentioned that you were wanting to lose a little bit of weight, I didn't mention it before, but I've been taking these products from NutriVeda. They're probiotic along with the vitality, and the results have been absolutely magnificent. I've gone from 216 pounds down to about 173, and I feel fantastic. My clothes are fitting so much better. I'm able to, it's so funny because I keep putting pants on, and when I walk, I put my keys in. I have to put a belt on or change my britches because I'm losing so much weight. Do you see how you're thinking in the outcomes of what it is you're wanting? The smart link, when you're sending out a smart link, my friends, this is your own link to your business. And it opens up so that you're able to have follow-up calls with people. You send a link out, you say, hey, what did you like best about what you saw? These are the conversations that we start having. So let's see what this looks like. First of all, you've got your diesel engine over here, right? And in your diesel engine, a diesel engine, actually, you could put gas in it. It's not going to work real well, but you could put gas in it. The nice thing is about a diesel engine is, even though it's not going to run real well, you can clean it out and put diesel back in. This is just like our body, right? You can put the good stuff back in, even when we put the bad stuff in to begin with. We can put the good stuff back in, then it starts working. Well, this is what we're talking about. Purpose creates a higher RPM. So the purpose is our engine, our vehicle that's going to get us to where we want to go. The outcome is the emotional power that's going to get us through the challenging times for our destination. See, this diesel, this mechanism that we're showing you right here, it's got the power and the strength to take you beyond anything you had ever thought of before. Here's your power. That's your engine. And your speed is going to come from the things that you put in your engine. What are you putting in there? And the drive, look, you've got your truck loaded up with all the good stuff that's taking you to your destiny. Now, we have to have a big enough why so that we'll know what our purpose is. Because guess what? When your why is big enough, you're going to know what your purpose is. We're going to talk about a massive action plan. It has to be crystal clear. If you're thinking in ambiguous statements like, I don't know, I'm just going to have a conversation with some people. I'm just going to, I don't know, when I'm out and about, I'll talk to somebody. If somebody calls me, if it feels right, I'll talk to them about it. No, you have to be clear, concise. Make a conscious effort that every time you open your mouth, right? In the scriptures, it says, what you speak, so shall it be. So the more conversations you are having about health, wellness, the excitement that you have around your business, the campaign that we're fixing to start and launch tomorrow. Oh my word, we're going to be talking about that soon. You have to write it down. Not only is it got to be clear, but you have to write it down. And what does that look like? The number of contacts a week. How many people are you going to talk to on a weekly basis? Now, some people may say, I don't know, 5, 10, I don't know, 2, maybe 3. No. On average, we talk to more than 50 people a day. It's usually a couple hundred people that we talk to on a weekly basis in conversations. So to have 50 conversations out of the couple hundred that we have, that's powerful. Let's break this down on a daily basis. How many contacts per day are we going to have in a conversation? Minimum of 10. That we are going to turn our conversation around what we're doing and asking people, finding out what they're looking for. What's their vision? Well, here's a cute little thing to think about. The number of people we meet daily, MEET, the number of people we meet daily determines the amount of meat we eat later. So, meet and greet daily for a banquet of meat daily. We can thank Dr. Virgil for that one. When we're talking about a purpose, why do I want this result? If you're not clear about the reason for wanting the end result, it's like, oh, well, it'd be nice to go on a vacation, or it'd be nice to be able to spend more time with my grandkids. If you don't know what that end result is, if you want to spend time with the grandkids, you better be clear that it's not in a hospital. See what I'm talking about? You have to be clear and why. Now, what is it going to give me? More time for the kids to know us, for us to be able to have quality time with our loved one while they're still here, right? When you're married to an old fart like I am, but he's my old fart, you want to spend quality time, not just quantity, but quality. So what does it give you? It gives you memories. It gives you joy and happiness in your life. Have enough reasons to do something, and this gives you enough reasons to do anything. Specific and measurable results. Here's some examples. Having 10 new customers a week. This is specific and measurable. 5 new affiliates. I'm healthy and vibrant, 135 pounds. My girls are firm, my belly's tight, I stand up straight and tall. This is my little mantra, by the way. And my vision is 20/20 without glasses. See how these measurable results are specific and measurable? You can see, okay, I'm going to have 10 customers new this week. I'm going to have 5 new affiliates. It's hard for me to think small, I'm just telling you. And I weigh a healthy and vibrant 135 pounds. And you know the rest of it. Now, my memory is sharp and clear. How does your memory become sharp and clear? By taking Renew, of course, which wasn't even on our picture today. I'm so sorry, I forgot all about it, because that's one of my favorite products. Let's talk about Massive Action Plan. How do we do that? First, we have to capture everything that we want to do. You write it down, you make a list. Folks, if you don't have your phone out, make sure you get your phone out, because you want to take a picture of these slides I'm about to show you. Because when you're doing a massive action plan, you've got to capture absolutely everything that you want to do, make a list, all right? Then what you're going to do is you're going to chunk those things into different categories, generally, 3 to 5. So here's just a couple bullets of ideas. Well, you're making a list. I got to do my taxes, move the RV. So I've got 5 business appointments I need to set. Of course, I need to call my mom and tell her I love her. I need to mow the yard, and I got to buy parts for a vehicle. I'm going to do at least 4 3-way calls. I need to write a chapter in my book, and wash and clean the cars, and of course, wash the airplane. So here's the things that I can do, that only I can do these things. Number 3, 4, 7, and 8. I'm the only one that can set my business appointments, call my mother and tell her I love her. I'm certainly not going to have somebody else say, oh, by the way, Miss Blakely, your daughter loves you. It's not going to have the same impact, right? 7, do 4 3-way calls. A 3-way call is between you and 2 other people, your person and you introducing them to someone else. And of course, writing a chapter in my book. Well, it's my book. I can't have somebody else write it. Now, what do I do with the rest of them? Delegate. Delegate, delegate, delegate. Finishing the taxes can be done by somebody else. Moving the RV, somebody else can do. Mowing the yard, of course. Buying parts for the vehicle, picking up whatever. Washing and cleaning the vehicles in the plane. Those things can be done by somebody else. Do you notice that we took 10 items and honed it down to 4 because we delegated 6? How powerful this is. We have to delegate and learn to chunk them. Now, I'm going to give you some homework. First of all, goals till the end of the year. Fill out your business draft that Coach sent you. If you didn't get one, send him an email or a text message and say, Coach, I need the business draft so I can do this before the end of the year. I need to do it now because we're coming close, folks. We only got a few days left. Then I want you to write down your perfect day. What does that look like? Just close your eyes and imagine that you're waking up to the aroma. For me, I don't drink coffee, so it's not the aroma of coffee, but the aroma of fresh juiced oranges. Believe me, I've had a bunch of those lately. Oranges. And the smell and aroma of fresh baked eggs and all the different things that you would love to have in your breakfast prepared by your personal chef. And then, that's if you want. For me, this is my visualization. Because I want my husband, I don't want him making me breakfast in bed. No. I want to have somebody where I can stay focused with my husband and I. We wake up to these beautiful experience of being able to have somebody else prepare these healthy meals for us so we can stay focused and honed in on the things that are important in our life, delegating other things. And where are we doing this? Are we traveling? Are we at home? Are we able to soak our feet in the beach on the sand? What is your perfect day? If you have no idea what it is, it will never happen. I can assure you. I love doing vivid vision boards, and it's more about a vivid vision statement. So do that for yourself. And the third thing is, what's your mind? What your mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. We talk about this in Napoleon Hill every single day, Monday through Friday, right? What the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. I'm going to show this video real quick. Hold on, because this is what we're launching tomorrow. All right. Oh my goodness. Bear with me, folks. You got to see this. Let me go to Plan B down here. All right.
Does anyone else think that looks like The
Yeah.
Rock? That guy can't.
Yeah. All right. This is real important because this is our launch for tomorrow, folks.
A notification
There it is,
comes on
Miss.
your phone that says you got paid. You're like, hold on, what is this? Then it comes again, you got paid. And you're like, wow. Well, imagine you were getting paid for something you were already doing for free. How excited would you be? Now, if that got you excited, consider this your personal invitation. Someone that knows you has sent you this, and this is your exclusive VIP invitation to our up and coming launch. And in this up and coming launch, we're going to show you something special. So you've probably spent your hard-earned money buying something that's going to make you healthy, like Tylenol, aspirin, or vitamins. But realizing that the prices of things you buy are going up, and you're not getting paid from the things that you buy to make you healthy. Am I right? Now, the reason this is so big is because you already purchase things with the intent to get healthy. We're going to show you how we get paid to go on a website and shop for the healthy supplements that we want. That's right, you can get paid to shop. And if you're on social media, we're going to show you how we get paid to post on social media. These are things you're already doing for free. We're going to show you how to get paid from doing these activities. I want to show you how you can earn money every time we present. And all you have to do is 10 seconds worth of work. So let me show you. Below this video, there's a button that says register now. You will see the date and time that the next presentation will start. All you have to do basically is click this button to register, and you're going to see a sheet right here. You want to fill the sheet out with your first and last name and your email address, and you want to put the name of the person that invited you. Very important that you do that, because we're going to also be giving away prizes to people who invite the most guests. And these are going to be cash prizes. Now, once you have registered, I'm going to do a little registration right here, and I'm going to say the person that invited me was John Doe. I'm going to go register. The system will acknowledge your registration, and you want to register before. So now you're in here, and what you want to do is you want to hit back twice, and you want to go back to this registration page that says Hot Zoom. Next is very important. You want to scroll down and you want to click on any one of these flyers. And when you do that, it's going to download. And what you want to do is you want to send this out to a minimum of 5 people. If you can send this out to a minimum of 5 people, I'm going to show you how you can just do 5 and thrive, which means we have people that all they have done is print this flyer and sent it out to 5 people. And that's all they did. And we have people that have earned 3 to 4 figures in a day just doing this simple activity. They didn't have to sell, talk, or do anything. They just sent a flyer. And when people ask you about coming here or asking about getting paid to shop, what you want to do is you want to go and you want to send them this link. So you want to send the link to this, and that link basically is going to guide them here. They're going to put your name as an inviter. And then if you're a part of what we're doing, you can earn money when we close that prospect for you. So it's very, very easy. Now let me show you the power of sending this out to 5 people. If you have followed instructions and you have sent this to 5 people or put it on your social media, and you can even send it to more than 5, this registration page will make money for you, because you already have 2 flyers you can download. We're going to add more. And here's what's going to happen. You send the flyer, a person says, hey, I'd like to come. Then you send them the link to the registration page. They're going to put your name as inviter. So let's say you sent this out to 5 people, and now you have 5 people that are watching this same video that you're watching. This video will ask these 5 people to duplicate what you just did, meaning that they're going to send this registration link out to 5 people. And then their 5 people will send it out to 5 more people. And then their 5 people will send it out to 5 more people. What you have just done is you have taken 30 seconds of your life and turned it into a residual income producing time for yourself. You might invite 5 people, but 35 might come. And here's what happens. If you're able to create the scenario where you invite 5, that invite 5, that invite 5, without even doing anything or signing up for anything, the minute that you join this opportunity, this scenario will put you in position to be earning $10,000 per month. We calculated this. If you were to do this for 2 weeks, literally it would be leading to a $10,000 per month income if this played out. And your worst case scenario is, even if you invite 5 and you still are not willing to take the $10,000 a month that you could potentially earn, then you still would have an opportunity to benefit if you joined, and we would literally give you a spin at our Cash App wheel because you invited 5. So anyone that invites 5 people and those 5 people can be validated and they respond, you literally can win an instant Cash App on our Zoom. So the only thing you have to lose is money itself. So register, send out those invitations immediately. Send this registration page out to 5 people after you send them the flyer. Let them sign up. When they come to the Zoom, we'll do all the talking, we'll do all the presenting while you make all the money. See you there.
So as you can see, now when he talked about being sending out to 5 different people, what I want you to realize is that when they come in on the Zoom and watch, they need to be on screen, not like muted out and well, obviously muted, but not like they need to be visually seen, right? Through the whole presentation, that verifies that you have 5 guests there. So once those 5 guests have been verified by being there, being present through the whole presentation, you have an opportunity for a spin at the wheel of cash that's going to be available for people who have brought and invited at least 5 people where we do the presentation for you. And it's all, you know, we'll close it and everything else so that you don't have to worry about being the deal and understanding. You just bring them in front of the presentation. We help to set it up. We do all the business for you. Now, We Are One has I'm sorry about that. I apologize. We Are One has a platform that has loyalty orders, which is absolutely incredible because what they do is they actually create an opportunity for us to do a trifecta campaign, which actually just started today. We run a nonprofit that has, it's doing the trifecta campaign right now. We're doing a 7-day launch. Folks, there are some incredible opportunities right now for us to be able to do a variety of different game-changing, innovative ways of doing and having extra income. We also are committed to coming in on Tuesday and Thursday evenings, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and bringing at least 2 guests with yourself. Because when you do, guess what happens? Your enterprise, your business is going to be growing if you're doing consistent activity. Now, Coach, myself, several other people who are on the call tonight are available to do one-on-one consultations with you, answering any questions. We're absolutely passionate about the company and the opportunities and resources we have. Again, this is our morning power call that we have. Please take a screenshot, a picture of this so that you're there. It starts at 8:30 in the morning, Monday through Friday. 8:45, we have a wonderful meditation. At 9 o'clock, we have education and motivation. And then, of course, if you're looking for extra resources, make sure you go to carebeyond.online/training. This website has a tremendous amount of resources available, which are everything from videos on the products and services, past recorded meetings and presentations that Dr. Jana does a wide variety of different things. So to be able to kind of glean in and go get some of those nuggets from different presentations is really wonderful. Now, I want to give you a legal disclaimer. The monies that we shared with you earlier and the products, we're not saying that this is going to do the same thing for you, but what we are saying is, you know, if you do the work, you're going to get the pay. It's up to you. Now,